engulfing bar, this pattern tells us that sellers are in control of the market. When this pattern occurs at the end of an uptrend, this indicates that buyers are engulfed by sellers, which signals a trend reversal. Now, in case of a bearish engulfing bar, this pattern tells us that sellers are in control of the market. When this pattern occurs at the end of an uptrend, it indicates that buyers are engulfed by sellers, which signals a trend reversal. I really don't know why I repeated this thing again, but don't mind me, I'm human. So the significant thing about this thing is that price, if you can observe, you can look at to your right, you can see that price was actually going to the upside. Then all of a sudden, it's as if sometimes I call this maybe somebody just came, like a shark just came. Maybe you are a very minute person walking in the water, or swimming in the water, and all of a sudden a shark just came and boom, just eats you up. Like, the shark is definitely bigger than you. So imagine that you are running. God forbid, nobody in Nigeria, we don't have sharks. Don't fear, unless you want to go where I don't know. But it's the significant thing to actually observe from this is that price actually reverses. We saw healthy price action. We saw price actually buying. All of a sudden, I don't know what went on, and price just decided to reverse. There's an identity, and then there's a way to identify this. Okay, this shows, if you observe, you can see that we had buys. But funny enough, we are seeing some weakness. So price was showing some certain amounts of weakness here and certain amounts of weakness here. But price was still healthy. It was still moving very well. All of a sudden, price decided to just completely engulf, like completely engulf. And when it completely engulfed, it showed that price wanted to reverse instantly. Price started to reverse. This engulfing pattern, it is basically everywhere in price action. In fact, there is no way you open your Forex chart, whether you are trading Forex, whether you're trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and whether you're trading all these other coins that are coming up, this thing on normal futures trading, you always see this pattern. It is there. Even though you are not even trading, maybe you are trading futures, maybe you are trading normal futures, you're trading metals, you're trading commodities, you're trading, normal, like, cattle, livestock, all those normal things that, they trade over there. So all these things are what repeats itself. It repeats itself in price action. So you don't need to be saying, oh, wait, Michael, does it happen in just crypto, or does it happen in just Forex? It happens everywhere, even derivatives, even synthetic indices. It happens there. Just know how to identify it and know how to. This is actually one of the most amazing strategies you can ever use. In fact, if you actually are diligent with just observing this thing, you can make a lot of money. If greed does not take you, as Mr. Dave said, we're going to be teaching on psychology. Okay, I'm showing you all these things. These things make sense. So it makes a lot of sense. But I promise you, when you go into the Forex or crypto market, it will go your way. It will definitely obey you. You observe, you see that, oh wow, it's actually working. But your greed, you don't know when to stop. You don't know what is the definition, the thin line between, trying to manage your trade and overconfidence. That is where the devil will start using you. So that we're going to be teaching that in a later note on psychology. So bullish engulfing, as we said it before, bearish engulfing, price was buying healthily. Then all of a sudden we can see that price reversed, sold. All of a sudden we saw white candles. All of a sudden we saw black candles. Whether we saw green candle, all of a sudden we saw red candle, depending on what color of your chart. So we can now see that bullish engulfing, okay, is basically the reverse of bearish engulfing. So the bullish engulfing bar consists of two candlesticks. The first one is the small body, and the second is the engulfing candle. The bullish engulfing bar pattern tells us that the market is no longer under control of sellers, and buyers will take control of the market. When a bullish engulfing candle forms in the context of an uptrend, it indicates a continuation signal. When a bullish engulfing candle forms at the end of a downtrend, the reversal is much more powerful as it represents a capitalization bottom. Okay, capitalization bottom. It means like it shows that okay, there is when they say capitalization bottom, it means like that's the last point. Maybe they saw something very significant in that price point. Okay, some obviously that's we're not teaching it now. I don't know whether we're not teaching it now. That capitalization bottom can actually mean support. Support is like, for example, you stand up, you walk with your leg. What is supporting you? The ground. So if the ground actually opens up, you fall inside. But there is a support. Where is the highest point that you can never reach? Your roof, unless you want to die. So if you decide that okay, you want to jump, if your house is very small, you want to jump and you want to, pass through your roof. Is it possible? No, it's not possible. You hit your head. That is a resistance. It stops you from going further. It supports you, keeps you steady on the ground. You can't go inside, as well as for up, you can't go up. So it's always a limitation. So when they say capitalization bottom, there's a point of significance where price can show you where a capitalization bottom is. Okay, there are some points you can notice when you see a capitalization bottom. You just understand that, you know what, this place is actually very, very strong, and I believe there will be a reversal. Before the candlestick pattern actually forms, you can actually know where